like 6 times.
Let's see. Okay.
We rolling?
Yeah, man. I think this is for real this time. Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Malik. I'm here with my boy Manny. We're here with our third episode of the You Be the Judge podcast, man. How you doing, Manny?
I'm good. What's going on with you?
Shit, man, just chilling. I know we missed last week, but I've been putting in a little bit of overtime at work, man. Trying to get some bread, man. I'm trying to get my bread up for this summer. You know, chasing that chicken, as they say, I guess. I don't know.
Who says chasing?
I don't know. I think that's what I thought I heard some young niggas saying that, man. They don't say that.
You the young niggas.
They don't say. No, I'm talking about younger than me though. I'm talking about like the younger.
Who?
I could have sworn I saw a chicken chasing hashtag, but alright, fuck it, whatever. If not, I'm starting that shit, man. Hashtag chase your chicken. We gonna start that every Monday.
No, we
Monday,
not.
wake up early.
No,
chase
we
your
not.
chicken. Overtime shifts.
Right.
You a chicken chaser. You feel me? But anyway, whatever. We back. You know, that's the bottom line. And I think the first thing we should get into, we just got finished listening to that Ye album. It's probably about my fifth time listening to it today. Manny, what you think about it your first go round?
The beats is hard.
Word.
The production, just overall sonically, that shit's incredible.
Fax machine.
If like for people that don't know that Kanye does all of his production and stuff, you would think like he got 5-6 different producers on it. Like he got a beat from everybody, essentially.
Speak on it.
That's about it. I mean, when you said that, I wasn't gonna speak on it. I don't know if he taking shots at people.
It's a very
if they're just subs, if they shots, like, you know, some of his word choice, I will say, or the way he phrased his lyrics in some cases, it leaves you to question a lot of things. Even the chorus in, I want to say, 2 songs of his.
the No Mistakes.
Is that what it is?
That's the one that's questionable with Drake. Did you sing?
Yeah.
Make no mistake, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Light skin.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying?
Yup, that's that one.
I got too much money to beat you up.
Hey, you know, I will say it was very shot filled. Either directly or indirectly. There was things in there that you heard that was like, yo, who was he talking to? If not, you could, you know, hear it, you know, like in that song you're talking about. He said, these 2 wrongs will right you. He said, believe it or not, Lord, he said, the Lord still shines on you. I was too grown in high school, truth told. He said, what'd he say? Truth sold the ice cube. Yeah, I'm fucking this up. I'm high. I've been drinking some beer, but I'm trying to get to the point, man. Oh, he said, too rich to fight you. Calm down, you light skin. Basically, I said all that bullshit to get to that part of the lyric. So, yeah, that's the part he was referring to on that. He definitely, you know, it was crazy. I think I thought about killing you. The second part of that, you know, when he gets into rapping, you know, I think that he takes some shots at people too. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Yeah, I feel like his albums, more than anything, always give us like a little visual where he's at, I guess, like mentally. You know what I mean? And shit, man, I'm gonna end it this day. It was sonically pleasing to hear the beats were good. I do think the bars.
Hold on. Can I ask you a question real quick? You said you think Ye's albums give you insight onto where he's at mentally.
Yeah.
I haven't heard Pusha T's full album yet, but you have, right?
Yeah.
So does his production or does his music matter because he essentially is producing everybody in his camp's beats, and they're all putting out albums doing the same. So, like, when you say his music mentally, does that account for like the production or just his music?
Nah, just the lyrics. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think lyrically, yeah. I think like what he's like lyrically saying. I think maybe when you hear some beats too, you know what I mean, you can get a little insight. Like, for example, Yeezus, he was in a different place, so the beats sounded, it was a very different sounding, album to people, and that's why, a lot of people didn't like it, because it was so different, you know what I mean? But he was in a weird, you know what I mean? You look at my Dark Twisted Fantasies, you know what I mean? The sounds on that, like the Runaway, to give you that, and all of that Monster on there to give, that was like a twisted, like, I feel as though that it do give you like a feel with him, but when I hear Pusha, it was suited for Pusha, like, you know what I mean? Like, I think Pusha ate what he got, and I think it was dope for him, like those people.
So what is the name of this album?
It's called Yay.
It's called Yay?
Yeah, the name of the album is Yay, but on the front of it says, "I hate being bipolar, it's awesome." Like, that's the name of it. So.
That's the artwork?
Yeah, the artwork is like a shot. I think of like the Calabasas crib maybe, or maybe I think, I don't know, maybe not. I don't know if I just know it's a shot, and it just says that on there. So yeah, that's the artwork behind it.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So let me ask you this, because I don't know if we had the conversation on the podcast, but we probably had the conversation in the past 2 weeks. Were you on the fence about listening to Kanye's music when it jumped out the window?
See, this is...
Because, wait, because a whole lot of people said that when his music come, people just gonna sweep that under the rug.
What I said, this is exactly what I said, and this is still what I stand behind, and this is why I can talk about him like I can right now, because right now I'm in album mode, okay? We talking about him in album, pure album form. So, with that being said, what I said going back when he was saying that bullshit is what I said is that if I feel as though he's doing this purely for music or just trolling or whatever, even if the music is fire, I'm going to look at him as corny for that. That energy has not changed. I still think that personally, him, for the things that he said, I even think for the artwork on the album is corny. You know what I mean? I hate being bipolar, it's awesome. Like, I think that's corny. Like, you know what I mean? But whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I can't deny the man talent. You know what I'm saying? I can't deny the man talent. So, like, when I'm talking
wait, let me ask you this. Because you said that his music is an expression of his mental state.
Mm-hmm.
And you named some of his albums that have darker titles, and the music is a little darker. And then you didn't say he has more uplifting music.
Like from Pablo was hella uplifting.
Well, you can go to the album, so on and so forth, but I'm saying that in itself shows you that he's bipolar. He shows you both sides.
Okay.
So the name is perfect.
Okay.
I'm letting you know this is what I did, and he didn't necessarily give you anything dark on this, but when you talk about you love yourself and you want to kill yourself, so I'm going to kill you because I love myself so much that I've thought about killing myself, but I'm not going to kill myself, so I'm going to kill you.
Nah, and that's what I'm saying. And I don't think that this one is dark, but just a real quick, like what you talking about. I'm not saying that he's not bipolar. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that some of the things that he thought it could have been, I'm not going to say either Yeah, it's so many things that I could go back and think about why he was saying the stuff that he was saying. You know, I don't want to speculate on it. It could be the medication, not the medication, whether he just had an episode or not, whether he was trying to be funny or not. Like, fucking, I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Like, but only thing what I am saying is that fucking, hold on, man. Now I'm losing myself. But this man in this album, I just think that he's like I think he's like propelling it. Like, you know what I mean? Like some stuff, like if he feels some type of way, you can think it, but being who you are, if you go out and say it, you know that it's gonna cause a rift. You know what I mean? So maybe you can't help the things that you think, but you know that by saying this, you're gonna cause something. That's basically what I'm trying to say as far as that aspect. But when you get back to that song, I don't think that he's saying that he's going to kill somebody.
I'm just talking about the bipolarness.
Oh yeah,
like because I didn't want to say the album itself, which it's titled "I'm Bipolar to Awesome," but like, you know what I'm saying? He gives you, like I said, it sounds like 5 or 6 different producers on here. So you have a dark something, you know what I'm saying? You have something melodic, you have something catchy, you know what I'm saying? He feels a lot of different variants.
Yeah, it is a lot of different, it is all over the place.
So, you know what I'm saying, just to categorize it, but that's what I'm saying, but he shows you exactly who he is, bipolar. And then he said that. Like, he even said it when this incident happened. Like, I speak what I think. I'm not one of those people to bite my tongue about it. Like, if it's on my mind.
Look, man, I still think it's corny, man.
I get it, but I just wanted to add. But so he could be corny, but do dope shit, and you respect him for being talented. But so do you respect him as a man, or do you just respect him musically?
I don't know. I don't respect no artist as a man because I don't know them. You know what I mean? That's just for real.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I respect him as an artist. You know what I mean? I think I have to. He makes talent. He makes great music that I love to listen to.
Okay, but you're kind of judging him as a man in that regard,
saying that that's corny.
Essentially, I mean, you're kind of judging his character and those type things, but you categorize it as something different. So why even judge that or acknowledge that?
Because you have to acknowledge it.
Why do you have to? You know, if you don't personally know him, you don't gotta acknowledge it.
That's something that's done right in life. What do you mean? Like, that's something that I know about him, so I have to do that.
I got you. I was just,
you know what I'm saying?
I just wanted to, put it in perspective. Like,
yeah, I'm saying it's the same thing with any musician, with any entertainer, with any sports player. You know what I mean? People are root for players without necessarily rooting for them. Without, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
On the person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, Kobe Bryant was very well disliked after a situation.
Yeah, and still sold a lot of, you know what I mean?
But I'm just saying, like, people respected him on the court, but they were like, I respect him. I ain't got, I just brought it up.
Yeah,
you're a Laker fan.
But
he's
that
a
go
well-known
hand
person.
Exactly. Something like that go hand in hand, especially now in the Me Too era and stuff like that. But yeah, man, that's but I do, and I'm just saying, like, that Kanye, he's been somebody that I fucked with, but I think that that's corny, you know what I mean? Like, that's just what that is. But yeah, man, fucking, I guess we gotta get to it. With you, come on, man. It's I think we can officially say, I wanna drop this Kanye topic, and I wanna move on to the album that started this, whole thing, this Daytona. And I guess we now I guess we're waving. I don't know if I could be speaking prematurely, but I think that we waving a white flag. I don't think that I'm speaking prematurely just because I feel as though if anything was to happen, I think it's too late. I personally don't want to hear no shit. There's no Drake, my dude, that's my guy, you know, but I don't
Wait, yeah, okay, because you did say that. I was going to ask you, because you said we, but I didn't know who you was talking about when we was waving the white flag and.
Oh yeah, nah, Drake.
But can I ask you a question? But we missed a week. So yeah. Before you wave the white flag and stuff, can you give me that same energy that you had, when Daytona dropped and Duppy dropped? Because they dropped on the. I mean, I just want to get straight into it because you had way different energy. Before you was waving this white flag,
the energy is still not different, and we can go back and discuss that. I'm just trying to be a gentleman, and I'm waving the white flag as noticing that the shit is over with now. But when that Duffy dropped, he almost got pushed out the paint. That's no doubt about it. If Pusha didn't have this wild card that he had and play it this way, he would have been. It would have been no question over with. It would have been no question.
Okay. And like I said, I've been watching Everyday Struggle. You ain't fucked with it in a minute, but I am like the Wayno with the situation. You like the academics. You jumped out the window. I was like, the man threw a jab. He didn't even go that hard in infrared. It was a layup. It was like, you gonna jump out the window on this? Got him, coach.
This is not what I'm saying. Is that no matter, I don't care what nobody say, nobody thought that Pusha had no dirt on Drake. And if it was coming down to just bars, don't get me wrong, I knew that Pusha was going to come with some heat. I knew it was going to be a hard song. But if it wasn't the content that it would have flopped. And that's factual.
Okay.
So that's why I could come with that energy saying how I was coming with it, because that's a fact. Okay. If it wasn't the content, because the content is what did it. Mm-hmm. It wasn't the MC like, yo, the bars was amazing. It was just like, yo, Drake, you know what I mean? Like, hey, nobody meme a bar. Like, you know what I mean? To be like, maybe like nap enough, because you ain't nap enough, or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But fucking, it was the baby memes, you know what I mean? Tossing the baby mom around picture, you know what I mean? And then, all type of stuff like that. But basically,
niggas gonna have a
what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I was easy to come with that.
But I'm saying, yeah, even said it. We mentioned that. Like, light skinned niggas is out of here this summer.
No, he said don't worry about it. He said the George still got you. He said the George gonna hold y'all down, God. Don't worry about it. He said it ain't that serious.
So it's over.
I mean, the beef is over, but Drake's still going. Like, the only thing though is I just really wonder how this is going to affect him. And what I mean by that is that I think he's still going to do numbers. But Drake has upset a lot of people on this run, and a lot of people probably happy that this is happening to him just because he's been on this run. And I'm talking about even industry-wide. So it'll be interesting to see if like somebody try to come at him, you know what I mean, on the cuff, maybe try to sneak some shots in there, or find out what the other layers Pusha T was talking about, like. I don't know, you know what I mean? But I know that he's still going to do numbers, but I just wonder if he's still going to get that same kind of untouchable image, because, he kind of, I wonder if the tainted, you know what I mean? I wonder how it's going to affect the rollout. I wonder if, especially the song addressing, if he has a song dedicated to the son on there, especially if it's named, like, Adon or whatever his son name is. Like, you gotta change the name of the song or something like that. Like, yo,
you can't change the name of your son. You can't. What, you gonna change his birth certificate?
I'm just like, yo, I don't know, man. But
so the fact that Pusha laid out his rollout to the world before the rollout happened, coming off of God's plan, and what's the other one?
Nice for what?
Yeah. Looking looking good.
Catching speed.
Gave out $1 million.
Was catching speed.
Where was your son when he was giving him $1 million?
Was taken care of.
He was taken care of, but who knew?
Taken care of.
Who knew?
That don't matter.
Hush child. Hush money.
I'm trying to tell you.
Hush money.
See, the only thing about that narrative, though, is what I'm trying to say is that when it comes to that, though, it's all about how you brand yourself. You know what I mean? And it's because Drake is branded not only as like this perfect gentleman or like somebody so in tune with women and emotions. You know what I mean? Like romance and stuff like that. You would think that he would be the type of guy to like probably embrace that or show something like that off because of the lyrics of like the pain and relationships he's been through and like looking for this relationship and stuff like that. You think that he's a single man, like looking like you think that you would think that, and him being so popular, but
so wait. He portrayed, and I'm not saying the situation's exactly the same, but he's Bill Cosby. He's the new Bill Cosby.
How?
What do you mean how? Like he portrayed this family image and wholesome and all
out
this.
here raping bitches?
I'm not saying. I didn't say it was exactly the same. But I'm saying you portray one thing to the world.
That's nowhere near the same thing.
I didn't say.
I know, but I'm saying still, even the analogies, bro.
How?
Because it's not like, that's not the same thing, bro. That's not the same thing.
Okay.
Because Bill Cosby is like America's like dad. You know what I mean? Like
Drake's not essentially the same for music.
America's dad.
No, not dad. But I'm saying that squeaky clean. It's him and Chance the Rapper. Like they're the good guys, goody two shoes. No, until now, bad marks or anything negative.
The only reason why that's not the same is because you can't. That's not like not wanting to put your kid in the spotlight is not a bad thing. Like that's what I'm saying. So to equate that to like something like a crime, like I can't agree with. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't gotta.
I'm just looking at
like bamboozled or something like that. Like I
I'm just looking at the layout of it. How you did all this charity work, and by what was said, your rollout, with you moving to Adidas, you left Jordan brand and all this. You know what I'm saying? That was talks that got swept under the rug real quick when you had the 3 stripes on and some other stuff. But like,
especially under the circumstances, I think that he actually handling this a lot better than a lot of people would. You know what I mean? To keep to even embody the rep. To be completely honest, and what I mean by that is that this girl. Okay, let's talk a little bit about this girl. I forget her name. You know what I mean? But she does porn. And supposedly she got a lot of pictures with a lot of different motherfuckers. Supposedly she was with Amon Shumpert and A$AP Rocky, and that's where Pusha, supposedly got the info from anyway.
Okay.
And she got, and this is where the world come in where like, if you're a woman taking a picture with dudes, automatically could lead to something. But I'm just saying she got pictures with Buster. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm just saying she got pictures with mad with mad motherfuckers, and basically, they said that she was check chasing. You know what I mean? No, she was chicken chasing. You know what I mean? Trying to chase that chicken and get somebody to shoot the club up, and Drake just unfortunately picked the wrong one. And they even say at first he wasn't sure that it was even his because he'd been with a couple people, so they got the paternity test, and when it was his, they say that he'd been taking care of her and all that other stuff.
I'm not denying,
Now, that nigga just be ghost. Like, oh, that ain't mine. I ain't taking no test neither because I know it ain't mine. Like, it's a pattern. I know that shit ain't mine. You wild. But it's like, nah. But it's definitely that shit. That shit was a hit for him though. If he was like with that rollout, you know what I mean? Because now the cat is definitely out the bag, and you
So
can't re-roll it out.
you said he's tainted off of this, right?
Yeah.
You wave the white flag.
Yeah.
You don't want to hear him respond.
Nah, man, it's too
What?
it's too late.
It's too late?
It's too late, yo.
After
It's too
that?
late. You can't respond.
After that?
Nah, man, you can't respond. You can't
Okay.
respond. That's just like if I got a friend that bring me some Little Caesars, right? And I eat that one night, and you like, oh, what are Little Caesars? Yo, I'm about to go get you some damn some Red Lobster, man. I'll be right back. And then you come back 5 days later with the Red. I'm gonna want that shit now, bro. Shit old now, bro. They ain't fresh, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want it no more, bro. That shit. It's old, bro. I can't put it. I'm gonna have to put it in
How
the
was
microwave.
old?
I'm gonna have to put it in the microwave. You done came back with it too late, bro. I don't know how long. You took too long to come back with it. You took too long to come back with it. I'm not saying you wait 5 weeks to get it. I'm saying you go get it and it take you 5 weeks to get it back. It's a wrap.
So
5 weeks equate to 4 days
Okay.
and wrap.
So after this, with the tank and all that, and the ghostwriting, is Drake still one of the upper echelon?
Yes, bro, because everybody has writers. Everybody has
I'm not
writers.
saying just the writers. I'm talking about the totality after this beef, and you waving the white flag, and you not even wanting him to respond. Like he just got drugged through. Woo! Like
It don't take like
he got ether. He got sheether. You know, he got.
No, he did not. Not yet. The only way that would happen is
You don't want him to respond. How did it happen? If he can't respond, it's over.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying?
but he's not going to affect like the thing about and see that's the only thing that's like that fucks it up when you talk about a beef though is because when you equate it, it's about. You look at it and you
Also,
look at how it affect the person's career too. You know what I mean? Like, and we gotta see how it affect his career.
So now you
we gotta. You know what I mean?
Are you old enough to know about the Nelly KRS situation?
No, Nelly. What? Nelly ended him, right? Correct.
He didn't necessarily end them, but
Nelly ended him. Nelly ended him. Just like 50 ended Ja Rule.
No, that was actually this nigga murdered. That was way 50 what he did to that man, and he attacked everybody. That you didn't even have to be on the bus with this nigga. If you saw this nigga on the street, you got the business with him. Like that was different than beef. That was an assault on this man. Like you know, but. I'm just saying, in that, it wasn't that he got him, it was he was bigger. Like, you're Nelly, this megastar type, and KRS is like the quintessential underground, like, thoroughbred, bars, hip-hop, like he's never been a megastar type like Nelly. So it wasn't that, you know, Nelly just bigged him up out the way, like flexed on him type, but you didn't... I can't say it was trash, but you're not out rapping KRS-One.
Word.
You ain't doing that.
Yeah,
like
right.
You're not gonna get him with that. So the fact that people say he is like, nah, he really didn't. Nelly was just way bigger.
That's all that matters, bro.
But this is different.
Yeah.
Like how many people have seen a art the big nigga get bodied? This is like game one.
Yeah.
51 points.
Yo,
J.R. Smith, what the are you doing? My nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? This is that moment. We about to take down. I'm the king. And
just because at the end of the day, they both like see this is what it is, and this is why Drake can't respond, and this is why Pusha did. And this is why I thought that Pusha was going to lose. Is because if Drake responds, he is still going to lose. And that is because I thought that the content in which Pusha, like I said before, was going to rap was going to try to come at him for either being soft, either still try to come at him for having writers, try to come at him maybe for like some I don't know, you know what I mean? Like just try to like punk him, you know what I mean? Like you some Degrassi, like you know what I mean? Like some shit like that, like. And I thought that would just not work. You know what I mean? Like that. Well, I know that would not work. But when he had that content and came back with dirt, that's why I said Drake has to come back with dirt or content. He cannot come back and remind everybody.
So
that
what
he's
about
the
the
bigger
100?
artist.
What about the 100K?
Obviously,
which is kind of
Pusha T said that the money can't create skeletons. So obviously the man is clean.
But that was before the money allegations even went out. He was like, "Do what you need to do, pimp." Like everything that you want to find out about me is out there. You know what I'm saying? If not,
no, that's what I'm saying.
But you
like,
don't even want him to defend himself.
He can't see. That's the thing, though. Like, with a respond, you can't just respond defending yourself about what he said. Like, yo, yeah, I got a kid, but it's all good. I take care of him. He love me to death. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, like,
yeah, my baby mom, they the best. But
so nothing.
It's all good.
It's a wrap.
That blackface shit, I put that on IG. Y'all got me. Like, you know what I mean?
So we officially body Drake for the summer.
I mean, what I can say is that everybody who hates Drake, finally, they can now have their LeBron moment. You know what I mean? What people feel, even though, like, but the way that people get to feel when they watch LeBron James dominate throughout the regular season and the playoffs, and when he loses in the finals, the way they feel, this is the way that people who hate Drake can feel for this summer. Yes. Correct. That's correct. But I'm telling you, yo.
So, like, I like how you threw that in there. So, in a way, it's because you said the regular season and the finals, you made sure to throw that he goes to the finals. Is that like saying that, you know, people don't like to see the same person win all the time?
No, I don't think it's even.
I'm asking,
no.
Is it Drake fatigue?
I think
like,
that,
are people tired of Drake that much?
Well, I think that people been tired of Drake. You know what I'm saying? And I think number one, just because of just the type of rapper he is, like, just truthfully, you know what I mean? Like, the way that the way that he came out, been branded, stuff like that. Just a lot of people, and this even goes back to stigma though. A lot, honestly, the first episode, I think a lot of it goes back to men, just like, yo, man, like having some type of like, I ain't fucking with that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Degrassi?
Like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Wheelchair?
Like, bro, that's getting a check. That's check.
I get it. I'm just,
yo, that's
but your first look.
That's chicken chasing. Alright? Chase the chicken,
man.
man.
Man, you gonna get that. You gonna quit
that's how we do it.
Like 10 times on this.
That's how we doing it, man.
But like, I mean, you know, like that's that Nickelodeon your way to the top, you know.
And he did it though successfully.
I'm not knocking, you know.
And I think that's why people do get mad though, because it's like, yo, how the fuck, you know what I mean? Like for real, it's like not only how the fuck, but it's because like, for the most part, like I said, not knowing the man, but to stay, even though he do try to talk greasy on some tracks, I'm saying to stay as true to how you came up and not trying to be outside of yourself and act like you somebody you not. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? I commend that.
But he said he was the greatest of all time. First name, greatest, last name ever.
Bro, that's a bar. But
that's
anybody, Wayne say that too though. Wayne say, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like he disrespect Wayne when he say that. That was just a bar, and obviously
like,
want to feel that way.
Okay, see, when you bring Wayne into this conversation, I don't get, like, when people even said Wayne was one of the greatest rappers alive. Wayne had niggas writing for him when he was 12. When did Wayne start? When everybody left, when Baby quit paying people?
When he was young, he had people writing for him, but he started doing his own thing.
I'm not saying eventually. I mean, eventually you should, after when you start when you're 12 and you consistently in it.
Right.
I mean, but like this greatest, like
it's not your fault though. Being 12, I'm pretty sure he had raps that he wanted to write and rap.
Yeah, I'm not
you
saying,
know what
I'm
I
not
mean?
saying
Like,
that like
he
all,
probably was writing rap. It wasn't like he probably was like, yo, write
all
these
of
for
it was
me.
done for him.
Yeah, they was like little niggas spit these rhymes.
I'm
Like,
not,
you know
yeah,
what I
but
mean?
I'm saying he probably had his own bars and stuff. But I'm saying just the like for him to go from that to dropping a whole lot of mixtapes saying he's the greatest, like just because you were self-proclaimed at that time made you the greatest?
Nah, because he was doing something that nobody was doing. He was really taking niggas' songs and murdering them, like better than the niggas. Like yo, you'd be mad if Wayne on your shit. Like yo, God, why you do that, Wayne? Like he really for like 5 minutes too. Like he really take like. Yo, bro, this nigga Wayne really be snapping, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro, the droughts, the no ceilings, bro. Fucking man, yo, this nigga. Sorry for the wait. Like I've been fucking with Wayne, man. That's my nigga, man. That's definitely one of my niggas. And I think that I definitely think that I definitely think that he one of the best. You know what I'm saying?
Carter 5 ever coming out?
Huh?
Does Carter 5 ever gonna come out?
Shit, yo, man. At this point, I don't even know, man. Like I really don't know. I really don't think so. I don't think Wayne. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have it in him, guy. By the time, like,
You ever gonna get his money?
I hope Reggie Nate get it, guy. I hope somebody. Hope they keep fighting the good fight, guy. That's all I can say. No matter how long that shit continue to go on, that nigga gonna be he gonna have a fuck Birdman shirt on in his damn casket. I don't know. That situation is crazy, but man, it's a lot of beefs in rap right now, right? Like beef really is at an all-time high. We just had the Lil Pump and J. Cole just squashed their little shit. You know, we talking about Pusha and Drake. You know, I think they shit done. And now we in this Tekashi, Chief Keef, and Lil Reese phase. Did you hear that Trippie Redd song with Tato and Chief that dropped today? Last night that killed people shit.
But I think I heard about it. I think I heard they did.
I was bumping that shit.
Ago.
That shit is mean, bro. That shit. I'm gonna have to play it for you. Yeah, that shit is alright. It was fine. I think they caught one with that one,
but I did see Tekashi
yeah
say fuck Chief Keef and Lil Reese. I seen that video. And said them niggas was old and they wave is gone and he the new nigga and he always talking about this Treyway.
What do you think his intentions are behind doing this?
Man, that man trolling. Like he ain't hot no more. He was popping when he was trolling with the BET Awards. Like he caught a wave for trolling. His shit died down. He ain't hot no more.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't none of his records probably on the whatever the fuck. Like, nigga, your 15 minutes is essentially up, nigga.
Mm-hmm. So you think that this is like a desperation call?
What else could it be?
All right, now let me ask you something else. Do you think he's really playing with fire right now? Do you think that he's in actual danger saying these things?
I don't know enough about the situation. Like, I'm not that informed on. Like, I know Chief Keef's music a little bit.
Let me see. Yeah.
But I'm far removed from anything Chief Keef since don't like, essentially.
Oh, for real?
You know, like, I haven't kept up with it. Just ain't, you know, something I'm on like that.
I feel you. I'm just gonna give you a little, this is, well, freaking, I don't, see, the thing about it is when you add fame and when you add so much attention to it, like, I think it's kind of smart. You know what I mean? Like, and when I mean smart, like smart in like a bitch way, like I don't respect it at all. You know what I mean? Like, but I can see why he would feel comfortable with doing this, because in the age of, you know what I mean? You gotta think about this. In 2012, when Don't Like dropped, you know what I mean? Social media wasn't as popular, you know what I mean? So if somebody had a couple followers and said something that somebody didn't like, they could probably handle it and it'll be whatever. Like I said, it's literally a video, a little reason that say, I'm gonna kill you, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna kill your ass, like, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you take somebody, especially like Tekashi, who got what, 5 million viewers, 5 million followers on Instagram, something like that, and he's on Instagram screaming, fuck you, come kill me, come kill me. Do you think that the person who, even if they wanted to, and they famous as well, you know what I mean? Any move they make is going to be on TMZ or going to be on E! News. You got the police on YouTube, you know what I mean? Do you think that even if you wanted to, that you can really make a move on this person?
Yeah.
Without it being somehow, without you incriminating yourself?
Yeah.
It's impossible. You're going to automatically incriminate yourself. If something happened to Tekashi, better believe that Chief Keef will be interrogated. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because somebody is saying...
But he got a track record of saying, fuck this person and that person.
Yeah, but if you say, come do something... If I go on there and I say...
So when you say this, are you saying he gonna get... If something happened to him in New York or something? Because if you're out of state... In every state you've been in, like, nigga, fuck these people out in your city.
It would be a headache. There would be police at your doorstep.
What I'm saying to you is if...
I'm not saying he'll get bagged for it, but they'll definitely holler at him. They definitely hollering at him.
Who was the last person he just said fuck? He just said fuck Jay Prince.
No, the last person, I think it was Trippie Redd and his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever it was.
Yeah, he just said Trippie Redd and his dad homies. He said.
And this was what, a month ago?
Something like that.
But he said fuck Jay Prince, he said fuck Ella, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
So the fact that he said fuck all these people, do something to me, and you can be touched. And it look good if you in a nowhere state like Milwaukee.
I'm just saying I think that I think that the police will holler at him. You know what I mean?
They gonna holler at who? They gonna holler at Chief Keef?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's because of...
I'm pretty sure it'll be easy if that's you can cover your tracks.
What you're saying is, in this situation, Chief Keef is already guilty by association. Because of a record or whatever it may be.
Not even a record.
I'm just saying,
you don't gotta have a record. I can have a squeaky.
If you said Little Reese has a video saying he gonna kill somebody, that's a record.
Yeah, but I'm saying even without that, I'm just saying with Tekashi having the followers that he has and that being traction. Even if he didn't have followers and this was regular people and somebody said, "Hey, yo, me, I don't got no criminal record." You feel me? But if somebody went on Facebook and said they just had a little run-in and saying fuck somebody, and they said, "Hey yo, fuck Malik," and then he ended up dead the next day or the day after that, the police is hollering at me. You feel me? Like that's just facts. Like whether I'm getting arrested or not, he could have said fuck people way more dangerous than me. I could have actually did this shit.
Okay, I get
but they just gonna bring me in like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
So are you kind of saying that to bring up?
I'm saying that
Chief Keef was just shot at?
Huh?
The fact that Chief Keef was
shit, that's crazy too. So I don't you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe at that point you don't care, you know what I mean? Especially if it's Tekashi. I don't think that Chief Keef will care. But
what you mean?
Like I'm saying, I think that they'll retaliate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not caring about all the shit that I just talked about, people showing up or asking questions or whatever. Like, you know what I mean?
You don't think
they busted like that? No, about the police? Hell no. Like, I think.
So why would you think somebody else would care?
What you mean?
You just said if somebody mention your name and they go missing the next day or the day after, they
no, I'm saying that they would. I'm saying if they was shot at, then all of that is out the window. You know what I mean? I'm saying if he got shot at, then all of that then is out the window, and then you wouldn't want to play it. But I'm saying if somebody just talking, especially if you somebody who got money and you grown, You know what I mean? It could be so easy for you to still have that, man, that still view that people saw you come up on. But you got money now. You done experienced the world now. You know what I mean? And a little nigga trying to get clout off your name, screaming fuck you at a mature state. You can really weigh it out and be like, yo, I'm not about to fuck this little nigga. You know what I mean? Like, and then just going about your business because you gonna say, all right, I can actually do this, but if I do, is it really worth it? Basically, is what I'm trying to say. And I'm saying I feel as though Tekashi knows that. You know what I mean? That knows that when Chief Keef was younger and when the land was younger, that maybe before they got famous and knew what money was and knew what the check was, that maybe they would have had people and got going. But now Chief Keef been, like we said, Don't Like dropped in 2012, man. It's 2018. He been had money for 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, bless you. He probably, you know what I mean? It's probably easier to make a decision like that now. Like I said, if you shooting at folk, then I don't know, God. Did I think all of that may be out the window? But is it a coincidence? Is it other people? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, he was just on video saying "fuck you," and then the nigga get shot at in that main city. Like,
I don't know.
That's suspect as hell. That's exactly the situation you talking about. But trying to defend Tekashi and something happened to him when he's the one saying the shit like that.
I'm not defending him.
But what I'm saying is, if this nigga said "fuck you," and the nigga he said "fuck you" to get shot at, that's not the same as you saying "fuck me" and me killing you.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Now you factor in shooting. I'm saying even
I get that, but that's what.
And now they still that even give them more of a reason to holler at Chief Keef if Tekashi get killed. You know what I'm saying? Like that give them even more of a reason. Like, but I don't know. I'm thinking what I'm saying though is I think that the kid is just like he using the way that he can maneuver as a strategy to be wise about how he choose to do this shit. That
well, let me ask you this because I'm
saying
wait. But his wave was over. That's what I just thought about that I forgot. I don't want to leave this out. His wave was over with the Barclays situation because it was a shooting at the Barclays.
Yeah.
But after that, essentially, that was the end of his wave. Like this. Like, you ain't gonna get big off trolling no more, man. People see that. Like,
so, I don't know.
Like, do something new. Like, you said it on the Breakfast Club. I'm gonna keep doing what worked. Well, it don't work no more.
I mean, we gotta see.
And then what he have? Like 7 songs on his album? 10 songs?
I think it was like 7. But yeah, I think it was like 7. Why, what's up?
I don't know. I was just thinking because it was all that talk about how like all of the songs were on the top 100 or something.
Oh yeah, it was like,
weird shit.
It was just 11 songs.
Oh, okay.
It's 11 songs. But yeah, man. So I don't know. Like I said, it's a lot of fucking beef right now going on. I'm trying to anticipate the next one, man. Who gonna be the next one that sends some shots? Who got music that's dropping?
You got beef.
Nobody got beef until it's time to drop. So we gotta see.
Who's the last person got dick?
What's interesting is Rich Forever is dropping in July, and I think Uzi about to. So maybe we might see some Uzi and Rich the Kid smoke. Rich the Kid supposedly took a shot at Uzi on Dead Friends when he dropped his shit.
Didn't Lil Uzi hop out on Rich the Kid?
What?
I want to say Uzi hopped out on him.
Shit, when we did that, then I still want to hear a track about it. They didn't tell me. They tell me I hopped out on it, nigga. But I'm thinking that might be some smoke. I don't know who else, man. I don't think. Well, I might see some. Maybe. Would you think we could see some young boy and Moneybag smoke? You know what I'm saying?
That's way over.
Yeah, that's over. That's over. I don't know. I have no clue, man. But I know this the biggest beef I'm focused on right now though is this Cavs and Warriors beef, man. Yo, I'm mad about everybody. I'm mad about everybody.
Lil Uzi Vert and his crew swing at Rich the Kid. Lil Uzi Vert chases Rich the Kid down the block.
Oh yeah, we gonna have to watch that later, guys. That's fucking crazy, son. Yo, Rich can't take that. Ain't gonna have to hold that L. Yo, if a nigga get, if Uzi pop on you or you run from Uzi, you gotta hold that, guy. You really gotta hold that. Imagine a nigga dressed looking like. Could just imagine how that look. Imagine somebody dressed the way that Uzi be dressed, chasing a nigga down the block.
Okay. You watched Chappelle Show, right?
Yes, bro.
Didn't that nigga talk about Prince?
Yeah.
And how Prince was dressed?
Yeah.
And do some fucked up shit to you?
Bro, that's
check the shit out you on some real nigga shit?
Bro, I'm not saying that, yo, don't get me wrong. It could be somebody dressed just like that and check the shit out me. But I'll still have to hold it. Don't.
But I'm just saying, Prince was small. He wasn't no big nigga.
Different. Yo, I'm just saying, you gonna have to scrap. You ain't gonna have me running around the block.
It wasn't 1-on-1.
You gonna have to
it wasn't 1-on-1.
Who was
his crew?
Oh, alright, bet.
It was 1-on-1.
Oh,
we could have paused. I would have watched that. These niggas is strapped. I would have watched that immediately. I just knew I seen something about it.
That's funny as hell. But nah, man, like I said, man, my beef is with these damn Cavs and Warriors, man. And everybody beef with fucking JR, man. I don't think that shit was. What do you think about Game 1? Just real quick. Because I tell you, it pissed me the fuck off. But you gotta tell me what you think about it. You probably loved it.
No, I didn't. I actually was mad. And I told you that I picked. See, this is the craziest thing about this, because neither one of these is my teams. LeBron James isn't the greatest. I know he's going to say that, but he's not the greatest. But I do respect the hell out of this man. And there has to be a winner. So let me clarify this. I would rather LeBron James win this series, just because. So, that's how I'm going to say go, and then I'll continue on.
Well, that game
but wait, I didn't answer your question. My bad.
It's all good.
They got robbed.
Thank you.
And
the truth shall set you free.
Well, it was multiple plays. It wasn't JR. It was multiple plays.
That's what I'm saying, man. It was.
Wait. What? That's what it is.
JR.
My whole problem with Game 1 was the officiating the last. Most of the end of the second half.
Or it was bad.
Well, I'm just saying Draymond should have got a flagrant foul. Poked the man right in the eye.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a whole lot of stuff that really wasn't talked about, that was talked about, but it wasn't even looked at as severe as it was. But the stuff that they said was severe wasn't that severe. Like
the Tristan Thompson foul on Sean Livingston. That was
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
too. And an ejection. Do you think that now? Because what I said is that now if J.R. Smith fuck around and average 0 points for the rest of this finals, I'm gonna be mad at everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But even though he got to overcome that, do you think
you said if he averaged 0 points?
Yeah, like
you gonna be mad at everybody else?
I was just fucking around when I said
get that,
but I was saying that because people blaming him so much in this moment. You could just psychologically like just check out for the rest of the time, and it would be hard for me to blame him. Like, you know what I mean? If like motherfuckers really coming at you at left and right, and he's on social media, you know what I mean? Like he was just on there. It's funny because he was on there like before the game, like not right before the game. I think it was like a day before the game, and he was like, "Who's winning?" Like Drake or Pusha. You know what I mean? And I saw it on Twitter, and somebody was like, "You worried about the wrong thing?" They retweeted it like, "You worried about the wrong thing."
Exactly.
It was funny as hell. And then after the game, I see Charlamagne retweet. It was like the Warriors guy. I was like, that shit was funny as hell. But anyway, do you give him a chance for game 2?
don't know. Like you said, I don't know. To me, like that play, it sucked the light. That was the Seahawks throwing the ball.
That's good. That's a good analogy.
That's the significance of that play, that instance, that moment.
You know what? That's actually
that's
true.
the only thing I think it compares.
You can say that because true in hindsight too. You can actually say like a pass, like you know what I mean. Like it's not necessarily if he makes the catch, it's not a bad play. Like you know what I mean. But yeah, it is like the fact that it was intercepted. Yeah, it was fucked up.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just like this is the way the game's gonna end. Like it wasn't, you know, like you said, it's not that the call is bad or anything, but the outcome is like, are you serious? Like this can't be it. Like, man ran to half court. He thought they was winning. Like, how can you not blame him? You thought we were winning, my nigga?
That's crazy. Yeah, the memes they've been killing that man with. Yo, but hold on, real quick. I want to just like real quick. That Super Bowl though, it's so funny because we're talking about JR getting a lot of blame. Do you think that that Wilson kind of got no blame for that? Did it all pretty much go on Pete Carroll? It seemed like.
It all should go on Pete Carroll.
It seemed like he dodged a bullet.
It all should go on. I'm gonna put it from this perspective because this is some new.
He didn't have to throw the ball. It wasn't third down.
But this was a greatly overlooked thing that I just remembered when it was brought back up recently. The far cornerback was Brandon Browner.
Mm-hmm.
He played for us the year before when we won the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. No, the year after.
The year before. He was on the Seahawks, then went to the Patriots. He was on our Super Bowl winning team. He was part of the Legion of Boom.
Oh, yeah, he went to the Seahawks. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking of it from you being a Patriot. I'm thinking like you being a Patriots fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was on the Seahawks first.
But yeah, he was on essentially the guy that's supposed to set the pick.
Yeah.
That was his man. So you know this. You played for us. Like, I don't care how many times Belichick, whatever, Malcolm Butler, this dude right here, he know what's coming. So he gonna mess up the play regardless. Like, you shouldn't even try that. Like, he was on the team. He know the playbook because he's covering you. He covered Russell Wilson. Like, people don't look at that. So that's just bad calling from Pete Carroll. Because it's hard to execute that with somebody that knows the play.
But why
that's
not
the cheat code.
Why not just throw it down?
But I'm saying, like, why not throw? Because he didn't expect the man to break on the ball. Like, as a quarterback, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. He ran the play.
That's true. Good. I'm just saying, Ty Lue could have called the timeout too. I say all of that to say.
How could he have called timeout with LeBron? Nobody called timeout.
Ty Lue is the coach. He could have called the timeout.
But he said it happened so fast.
That's what I'm saying.
He thought the man was going to shoot the layup. He thought he was going to shoot the layup.
You see the man dribbling, you got to just time that thing. Well, now I can see.
Like I said, when that moment happened,
everybody
froze. The announcers froze.
The only
everybody,
thing that
refs froze.
See, I guess that real quick, the only reason why I guess I would have to retract that, though, is because as a coach, I think I would feel worse if I called it timeout and my player was about to get busy. You feel me? Like, and I called it timeout and they just did a move and put it up. And
you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you call it timeout, he going up.
Like, you ever see that, like, in football and that shit happen? A nigga make a play and the coach call timeout or something.
They doing it in basketball.
Like, damn, man.
They doing it in basketball. I want to say it was a game-winning shot. Like, you know, it was supposed to be the game-winning shot. It was like the last 10 seconds of the game. Dude went up, but the coach had called timeout, you know what I'm saying, to draw up a play.
So,
like, it happens. I mean, but in those cases, that's not as bad as, I mean, in this case, it kind of would have been. But
so,
still,
do you think that they lost the series with this game?
I never gave them a chance to win the series. I just said I wanted them to. Like, the Warriors beating the Warriors, I want them to lose more than I dislike LeBron James because I'm tired of hearing this super team narrative. I just seen Houston take them to the brink, and that was
Bro, but
without
that's
Chris
because
Paul.
you gotta like see the one thing, and that's the thing about it too, and that's why you gotta just watch them, and it's not even about it's no narrative. You gotta watch the way they play basketball, and it's annoying to watch. They beat people without even playing their best fucking basketball. That's what I'm saying. The Houston Rockets played their best fucking basketball.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. They missed a lot of shots in that game 7, but that's because it took everything they got to get there. That's what I'm saying. You gotta factor that in. Like they
was up.
Bro,
everybody said it. If you watch basketball, you play basketball, my nigga. If we ain't hitting threes, nigga, somebody need to take it to the cup.
Bro, the Warriors are a fucking super team. They have too much.
They lost in the finals with the greatest regular season ever.
Because they did not have the second best player in the world on their team.
But people called them a super team before they got him.
They did not call them the super team. No,
they didn't?
No.
They didn't?
No.
They didn't say it was a dynasty?
That's not a super team.
They weren't. That's not so a super team. So
there has been
wait. How many super teams has there been?
A couple. That's not dynasty.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just asking. Like, just can you name them?
Can you?
No.
You feel me? I'm not. Like fucking. I'm not even gonna.
But what I'm saying to you is,
I'm just saying fucking Malone guy with fucking. Yeah, it was.
Oh, you talking about the Lakers?
That was one fucking. I know Houston motherfuckers teamed up like.
But what I'm saying, you're talking about niggas at the end of
their career. I'm trying to do that naming shit, bro.
I'm asking you this because this super team was assembled to essentially be a dynasty as well.
And now they a super team now. You know what I mean? And that's why when they lost, that's what I'm saying. Nobody was saying they was winning a lot of games, and people were just saying that. That's why Steph Curry winning them MVPs because they was saying the Splash Bros, the greatest backcourt, stuff like that. They was getting that narrative before they was getting super team narrative because Draymond was still coming into himself. You know what I mean? So they was getting Splash Bros narrative. Like that's what they was getting.
Okay.
And fucking
KD they lost their super team.
Yeah, because just like what you said, they were 73-9, and the second best player in the world went to that team. That's a super team.
The second best player in the world also had them down 3-1 that same year before they even made it. Like OKC was up 3-1.
Yeah, they lost.
Yeah, they did. Like I mean, I get how they play and stuff, but I just don't look at like this team is. People say it's unbeatable, like in a 7-game series. I think that's
they're beatable. They are beatable, but they are not like that team. Is just it's not a cool team. It's not a cool team. Like their wins mean nothing, and that's just factual. Like it don't. That's what I'm saying. Like if they win this championship, I don't care. The one that they won last year, I don't care about. And that was
so you're saying you don't respect them being a good team because of the assembly of their team?
Yeah, bro. That's not cool. I mean, like anybody like that's not respectable. It's not. And that's what I'm saying. I hate the fact that they be having this bravado like they doing something. Like obviously, when you have what you have, you're going to do what you do. Like that's just a fact. But I do think that they're beatable. I think that they are. I think LeBron will beat them. I think he can.
So,
and I really think he will. I still think he will. I think that they're going to win in 7. I said LeBron in 7 from rip. And proving this game and even showed me right. I told people. I said I would rather LeBron play the Warriors instead of Houston anyway. I said because nobody on the Warriors could guard him. Especially with Iggy being injured. Nobody on the Warriors got to hold that man. Where Houston would have had a couple different bodies to throw on the man.
But
It would have been a
Let
little
me ask
bit
you
more
about your
interesting.
man, because you're saying this is a super team. Your man been trying to assemble dynasty teams for the past 8 years before this one.
Who?
LeBron.
How?
He went to Miami. He got with D Wade and Chris Bosh. They built a team around that.
Okay.
He came back to Cleveland. They got Kevin Love to add with Kyrie. They tried to build a team around that. Like, essentially, I'm not calling them super teams, but he's had superstar, all-star players surrounding him the past 7 to 8 years.
Yeah, bro. What does that got to do with the Warriors? The numbers are nowhere near the same, bro. And I can't. I'm losing energy even trying to have a conversation because, yo, all you gotta do is look at the Warriors' numbers before Kevin Durant got there. Look at the Heat individual numbers before LeBron got there. Look at LeBron's individual numbers. Look at Kevin Durant's individual numbers. All right? Look at Dwayne Wade's individual numbers. Look at Chris Bosh's individual numbers. Then look at Steph Curry individual numbers. Look at Klay Thompson individual numbers. Look at Draymond Green individual numbers. You feel me? Look at Andre Iguodala individual numbers. You know what I'm saying? And take all of that into consideration. Take the records into consideration. Whether I said that or not, yeah. Take the playoff seeding into consideration.
You left out Ray Allen on that Miami Heat team, but
that was the tail end, but I can add them in at first. I'm talking about the first year.
Yeah.
Like the first year I was talking about last year. You know, I was comparing to last year, but I got you. He did come later. You know, and I could add Nick Young to that team now.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even add.
I see where you were going with the
but,
first. Yeah,
yeah,
when they first assembled, you
know, anyway, it's not even close. It's not even close, and it's not nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? And it's not comparing LeBron James to Kevin Durant at all, or the situation, or the teams. It's just factual. When you look at this Warriors team, you got 3 of the top 5 shooters in the game right now. If not in 3, you definitely got 3 of the top 10 snipers. I'm comfortable in saying that. Factual, efficient scorers. Like that's ridiculous. But it's just gonna prove the LeBron James greatness when he take him down, man. That's all I gotta say about that, man. Because he's gonna do it. And if not, I still don't think it's gonna hurt his. It still won't hurt his legacy to me, man. I don't care. It won't. As long as he keep going to the finals, and as long as he keep losing to the Warriors, it'll be cool.
It'll be cool. Just to get there and lose.
If he on Cleveland,
so
doing what he
let me ask you this. Hold on. Let me ask you this. What if it's Houston next year, and he lose? What if the team, if he gets there the next 2 years and plays a different team out of the West and still loses, is that the same as losing to the Warriors?
It depends. Like I said, if they get him, if he got to do what he do with this bunch that he got, if he make a switch or make a swap and get some help and lose, then I gotta wear it.
So, what do you think he's gonna do? Being the greatest, because you know that's a narrative that gets thrown around a whole lot, and they're saying he needs to go to a team with some help.
Yeah, because everybody do.
Okay.
Hey man, I feel like I don't know how I'm feeling about this, man. But I'm chill, man. I'm chill. I ain't gonna get on it. But it's all good, man. We know the truth. We know LeBron. We know.
Will never be the GOAT.
And who is?
Not LeBron.
Who is though?
It was Michael Jordan.
It's Michael Jordan?
Everybody knows that.
You believe that?
I know that.
With your heart of hearts.
Facts.
Alright, I'm gonna let you live. Bro. Shit, man, you got anything else?
Pretty much it.
Well, man, we talked about a couple things, this beef. I don't know if Drake can.
Wait, I did just think about something.
What's up?
How would you feel knowing that okay, there's Kim Kardashian, right?
Yeah.
She essentially got famous from a sex tape.
Yeah.
And then there's Drake's baby mama,
Mm-hmm.
who was making porn and really didn't get, she got porn star famous, but she didn't get like celebrity famous.
Yeah.
First of all, how would you feel about, first, could you be with the woman that you know, did these things?
Made a sex tape? Or was a porn star?
Either or.
I could be with a bitch who had a sex tape. Well, let me say, female. I could be the female who had a sex tape, because that's just, it's just having sex and somebody just take. You know what I mean?
You don't gotta go into all
Nah, but porn, nah, man. I can't be in a relationship with somebody doing porn, God, because that's just crazy.
Okay. So what about, could you be with a woman that you know has had frequent partners? Like, essentially, they've had just as many partners as a porn star. They just don't, you know what I'm saying? The narrative isn't.
I see what you're saying. Okay,
out there for public consumption.
If motherfuckers clean, God, and they ain't on no dirty shit, like, if they not, like, just on some, like, oh, yeah, let's go, I'm fucking, like, you type shit, and they just, like, really had encounters with motherfuckers and wanted to fuck, like, who am I? Who am I to judge them?
So you can rock with that situation?
I wouldn't see I guess so, you know what I mean? Because you could possibly meet somebody and not know. You know what I mean, right?
I'm sure they would. That is the case. But if they express these things to you,
but then that's what I'm saying. Though, then that just
never mind.
Like
if it's public knowledge, I won't go there. If it's public knowledge, not private, because obviously you've had to have been with this person for some time to get that out. But if it's public knowledge.
Like, and that's the thing that's fucked up, because I kind of think it's like, and to be honest, like, I think it is just like a little double standard, like, there, where if it is public, it might just taint the image from rip, you know what I mean? And I might not even try to get into something with this person to begin with, to even look at, like, to see if it'll be that, you know what I mean? But, like, and that's just because, like, you can't. If you wanna have that type of relationship where you're just gonna be in a relationship with somebody and move like that, then if you know that this person's sexually active, then it's not even about being insecure and thinking that they're gonna cheat on you or nothing like that. But it's just you kind of don't wanna, you know what I mean, to know that you gotta like share that, you know what I mean, like that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. To know it in your head, to know it'll be fucked up.
Well,
that's all I'm saying. I think it'll be fucked up.
What do you think about the Amber Rose 21 Savage situation?
Well, like, what happened? Oh, about her homie? And about her fucking homie or something?
Whatever the situation.
I think that's
I guess breaking up.
Yeah, they broke up because apparently I think she fucked the homie. Shit, man, I don't know. Like I said, go back. It's fucked up because it's all about these relationships and how they based on anyway, man, and what you think about cheating and what you think about sex in general, man. But I don't know, man. Like I said, it's, that's off the table though at all times, you know. So the fact that she did that, I don't know, man. You know, that's a wrap.
Could you see yourself being with an Amber Rose type?
I mean, nah, not nobody fuck with my homie. You know what I mean?
I'm not
like,
saying that.
like,
I'm just saying like.
Oh, like yeah,
But
like
before
just,
this narrative came
like,
out, just like Amber
yeah,
Rose.
man, yeah. I actually like women who are like, you know, real, like not sexually aggressive, but like, you know, well, you know, like I do like some sexual aggression. You know what I mean? But I like women who are very comfortable with just being like whatever, you know what I mean? Like I could be with somebody like that, but I don't think that I ending up with somebody. Like I wouldn't end up with somebody like that, but I could definitely be with somebody like that. Like I could be with a lot of different people because that's what I'm saying. Like my idea of relationships, I guess, you know what I mean, is different. Like, you know what I mean? Like I could be with somebody like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we just together in that time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, that's about it. Though.
So you wouldn't commit to it, but
that's what I'm saying.
We'll
just be. I wouldn't be ashamed to be out with it, but we'll be out. We'll be improv. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just it's cool. It's like, you know what I'm saying? But okay, yeah, that's
that ain't wifey.
What
you say?
It's whatever you want to call it. Like that's what I was saying. Like if I'm spending if I'll be spending time with this person. Like if I get off work and she hit me like, yo, can I come through? Or like, yeah, you want to go do something? And I'll be like, yeah, let's go do it. Like if that's what people call it or whatever. Like,
but no, I'm saying like actually like you be with this person.
Like like get married to this person.
Like wifey.
I don't know, man. I don't know about marriage in general, so that's what I said. I'm the wrong person to be asked about this, bro, because my mind is crazy. Like, when it comes to that, like, for real.
I guess we got to get to that on another.
Yeah, for real. We definitely gonna have to dissect my mind on all facets when it comes to damn religion, relationships, and sex. Like, for real. Like, definitely.
Yeah, but I just wanted to get that there.
What about you? Do you feel as though that you could be with somebody that was a porn star? That was chicken chase. Could you be with a chicken chaser?
No, just the way you be. I don't know.
What if you were with somebody, right?
And found out they were porn
Not found out what they told you, but
what
like
they told me?
Yeah, but like 6 months after y'all was together, and it was like, you know, I just wanted to make sure that this was real, and they came to you like, and this is real. I fucking love you. So look, play. Whole catalog. Yeah,
like. I want to say, essentially, kind of like you said, like I could rock a situation, but I couldn't like commit to it, like for no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I don't even know, like you was willing to say, like you might show a motherfucker off in public, like. I guess the pride in me is like I don't want to see.
Yeah,
that visual, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, word, definitely.
And like if you just like if you came to me and told me, I guess, but you was like played the video to show the like if you just came to me like, hey, this is what I do.
Hey, yeah.
You know, I might, you know,
I would out.
But it's like, you know, a visual and you know what I'm saying, just the verbal are two different. But I mean, I don't know. Like if I was really, you know, if I felt like, I don't know. I guess it's hard for me to.
What about a stripper
right now?
What about a stripper who just hit the back room for that like 500?
I don't know, cause essentially, like the way you're asking me is, I want to say I can.
Would you say can you have cordial relationships with these people?
No, not I really think about it, because when
So
you think it
just...
through, hold on, when you think it through, because you don't want to be married or nothing. I'm not going to go that deep, and I'm trying to make this fast. But being with a porn star, you're being with somebody that gets paid to have sex.
Word.
That's just like a hoe pays a pimp, right? When you fuck your hoes, you paying a bitch to get fucked.
Word.
Right? So essentially, if you were a porn star, you a pimp. Because your bitch is making money on fucking.
You pimping her out. Well, you know.
So.
Well, I mean, the only thing is that she probably going to do it with or without you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she'll do it with or with. Exactly. So if you with her, you get the benefits.
Yeah, you get some benefits.
You know what I'm saying? So if you look at it from that aspect of.
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it?
Is the benefits worth it?
I mean,
just think about it.
It's some porn stars super balling.
So, all right. So even
if you broke and this bitch is fucking,
yeah,
and she grows $6 million a year, she could change your whole life. Put some, you know what I'm saying? Like legit change you, probably your homie, buy your mama house type shit.
Dang, she fucking for real, man. She put in that porn.
However it is, I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's difference between the back page bitch that's a stripper that's doing amateur porn.
So then to do that,
and
then you gotta be wiping up then, though, because you can't. I doubt off just a cordial relationship.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so
like,
you would do that for the benefits, is what you were saying.
I can't say I wouldn't, is what I'm saying.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you really think about it, like, any nigga just gonna jump off. No, I can't see my girl get
smashed out. Genuine, just like, you know what I mean? Getting nothing out the deal with just being with this woman.
No, like, when you look at it, there's a difference. Would you be with a hoe? No. But as soon as you use porn star, any other woman that gets paid for it, you will correlate them with a hoe. Right. And it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? A hoe just loves sex and want, you know what I'm saying? This is paid for, you know what I'm saying? You can't correlate them two things the same. Yeah. And I had to pause for a minute and really think about that. Like, it's a major difference when you think about it. And if you could separate yourself from the act and see, you know what I'm saying, the benefit side of it, then it is what it is.
Yeah, that's true, man.
And then you gotta ask, like, I mean,
the
chances are, but could you go to your girl and be like, hey, you know I'm a porn star, right? Like, down the road, would you tell your girl if you were a porn star?
No, it's already too late. Unless I'm the one, like, but if I'm the, of course, if you provide, then yeah, I'm providing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're doing that, then of course.
Of course. So if you, the shareholder and the beneficiary.
If somebody is, they would do that. You know what I mean? If somebody as the provider comes to you and say, this is how I make the money, I'm pretty sure that they
But no, I'm saying, would you do that though?
I'm saying they would feel way more comfortable saying that. You know what I mean? After a while. Because it's up to you to say, do I want money or do I want, like, no.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
But, man, that's interesting. I forgot. I was about to, okay, I was going to ask you something else now after that, but I forgot real quick. Fuck, man. I forget. I don't know. What the fuck, man? I forgot. I really wanted to fucking ask you something. Shit, I'm trying to think real quick. See if they can come to me. Nope, it's gone, man. Maybe I'll think about it for next week. I'll hold on to it or something like that. But shit, man, we talked about a couple things tonight. Maybe you agree with me. Maybe you agree with Manny. Maybe you don't agree with either of us. But we want you to be the judge of this thing, man. So y'all had a conversation. We're going to see y'all next week. We out.